Hello everyone, welcome to Trail Tracker and day one of the Basque MTB High Pyrenees tour.
The first day in the Val d'Aran started like all the others to come. In the shuttle bus, bright and breezy at 9 o'clock in the morning, ready for the drive up to our first drop-off point. At the beginning of the week, things always seem to be quite nervous on these tours. And you never really know what day one will bring.
You right, buddy?
Like many others, it always takes me a little time to warm up.
All a bit cold.
And with everyone trying to find their place in the pack, there was always going to be some stopping and starting.
Just letting him have some space.
As we shuffled ourselves into a sensible order.
Trail number one, it's called Sanglier and we're following Louis.
The two trails we rode in the first zone we visited though provided a great warm-up for the week.
Really nice and flowy.
And before long, things were starting to flow.
Pick your own adventure going on at times. Oh, wrong line.
Well, mostly. We hit the blue trail first to get a feel for the conditions.
Oh, it's so dark in here, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see anything.
And then, as we started to feel a little more comfortable, step things up a notch with the red. With those first two descents under our belts, it was now time to head a bit further into the mountains for our first pedal-powered climb of the week.
Taking the Irish out of their comfort zone and they are dying. Look at the Canadian though, and he's all smiles. So in order to get to trail 3, we've got this amazing traverse. It's that instant death off to the left. Alex is loving it because he gets vertigo. Oh, don't look round, sir. Yeah, it's a pity there's such a drop on the left because it'd be really nice to take in this view a little bit more. Oh, Jesus. I can't. Oh, my life. It's like riding by feel alone. Right, this is descent number 3 apparently, and Doug says it's tempting to let off the brakes, but you need to be careful because the trail is full of surprises. Oh, and this is one of them. Oh, I could have ridden that. What a spanner.
On reflection, I don't think Doug's warning was really for riders of our level. I certainly didn't feel particularly tempted to go too fast, and it seems neither did anyone else.
I'm gonna have a look. Oh, there's a nasty metal long pipe here. Round the outside, I think. Whoops. Beautiful. Whoops. Almost lost the front wheel. Nice. That's beautiful.
After all those surprises on the first part of the descent, we shuffled positions again, ready for something that was altogether quite different in character.
Ooh, bit of tight tack. Oh, that was close. Oh, that is quite slippery.
By the time we finally got back to the shuttles, it was already late afternoon, but there was still time for one, perhaps even 2 more descents to finish off the day.
Nice.
So we jumped into the vans and headed up to the lake at the top of what the locals call the bike park.
So this is apparently called the bike park. It doesn't look much like a bike park to me. Pretty fast and flowy, same time pretty tight. Ooh, rut!
As you can see, speeds were definitely starting to pick up by this point.
It's pretty quick in places.
Yeah, nice.
Confidence was high, but it was starting to take its toll on some people's brake pads.
Oh, you alright, Alex?
Yeah, I just got to change my pad.
Okay.
Let that be a lesson to you. £1 brake pads from Amazon are definitely not as good value as you might think.
Oh, it's a bit dry and dusty. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, it's properly dark in here.
Brake pad issues aside though, it had been a pretty quick lap, and Doug decided that there was still enough time for one last run. So we headed back up to the top of the bike park.
So last run of the day, taking the black one down. Apparently it's got some very steep bits.
This trail also gets used for national downhill races, and I would bet that it makes for some pretty spectacular racing. Now, you might think that tackling the black trail in fading light at the end of such a long day is a recipe for disaster, and you would be right.
Definitely need to change my rear tyre. Using grip constantly in these corners. It's definitely a bit spicier than everything else we've done today. Oh. Completely lost the rear end down there. Not what I would call confidence inspiring. Whoa! That is full on! You alright, buddy? You alright, Ross? That is wildly steep! Oh no, again! Oh. What's going on with Team Ireland? Wow, what can I say? That last trail was absolute carnage. Thankfully the boys had a look at the Irish on their side. Anyway, it's the end of day one. Catch you tomorrow. Thanks for coming along. Stay safe. I'll see you next time.